I'm Miss Moore, and I wanted to talk to you really briefly about your options in the English department here at Ellsworth High School. Now, as a freshman and sophomore, you are required to take 2 quarters of 9th grade and sophomore English respectively. So those classes are covered for you. But even when you are going into your sophomore year, it is important that you start to think about the classes you want to take in our junior and senior electives to make sure you are the most prepared you can be for the future you have planned. First of all, English divides into 3 areas. We have writing intensive courses, literature intensive courses, and oral language courses. Now, it's important to note that all English classes will have speaking elements, they will have reading elements, and they will have writing elements. But the difference is the emphasis in each of these courses. Now, you get to pick and choose which classes best suit your interests and your needs and fall under each of these categories. So, if you are a college-bound student, what we recommend for you is that you take Advanced Placement Composition and Advanced Placement Literature in your junior and senior years. That will cover both your writing and your literature requirements. We also recommend that you take Introduction to Theater as a freshman or sophomore to get your oral language requirement completed. And to further make sure you are ready for college, we recommend that you take American Literature as a sophomore. That's the best way to be fully prepared for college. And that is our highest track possible. If that's not necessarily the track for you, in our oral language requirements, you have the option to take Introduction to Theater, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, or as a senior. You also have the option to take Oral Communication Strategies as either a junior or senior. Either of these classes are for both English credit and count towards fulfilling your oral language requirement. If you are planning on going on to college but are not necessarily sure what you're going to do and don't necessarily want to take the AP courses, then you want to start to look at what classes you want to take within these 2 areas here. In our writing courses, we have 4 options for you besides the AP class. Our first option is Career Communications. Our second option is Composition. Our third option is Technical Writing. And our fourth option is Autobiography and Creative Writing. Career Communications is targeted at students who plan on going right into the workforce. It's about writing for the job. Composition is targeted for technical college students. It's designed to prepare you for the coursework you will find in your first year in a technical college. Technical Writing is an advanced course designed for students specifically going into mathematics or engineering fields or science-based fields who might not necessarily take one of the APs. And then, of course, we've got Autobiography or Creative Writing, and that course is kind of a comprehensive course that does meet the needs of everybody, but really is targeted more at technical college to four-year college-bound students. So you want to choose one of those 4 courses for sure. Then you get into our literature options. In literature, again, we have 4 options for you. Your first option is American Literature, as addressed earlier. American Literature is a reading-intensive course that is targeted specifically at college-bound students. It contains literature you'll want to be familiar with before you go on to college, regardless of your field. The second course that we have is Novels. Novels is targeted at everybody. It is going to be changing in the future, so it's a little bit more structured course than it used to be, but again, it's still a class on contemporary reading. Next, we have Theater Arts. Theater Arts, again, is for the college-bound student or technical college-bound student, and it focuses on reading plays and talking about different types of dramatic literature. And the last class that we offer, which is new, is called Multicultural Literature. Multicultural literature is going to study literature, including film, from all parts of the world, and it is targeted at students who are planning on entering the workforce. Those are the courses that we offer in English. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask. Just remember, we want to make sure that you cover all of the different areas required for your graduation, that you take at least one full credit of English each year that you are in school, because 4 credits are required, and also that you take the coursework that most prepares you for the future you have in mind. Good luck, and please ask if you have any questions. Thank you. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you about are your options in theater. At this school, we offer 2 courses that fall under the English category that count for English credit. Those are Introduction to Theater, the oral language course, and Theater Arts, the dramatic literature course. But we do offer 2 other courses in theater that count as electives. Those 2 courses may be repeated as they change every single year. The first course is theater performance. In theater performance, you are actually part of the cast working to put on the fall musical. Now you need to audition to be in this class, and auditions are held every January. The second course is Stagecraft. Stagecraft is an art and construction course working to build the set for the fall musical. So again, it can be repeated as the musical changes every year. Both of these courses are offered in the fall. Thank you.